Hi everyone, this is Mike Liskey with Zero Company Performance Marketing, and as well as one of the founding members of aiCMO. And today we're going to discuss aiCMO's differentiation capabilities. So in today's competitive landscape, standing out from the crowd has never been more crucial. Yet many businesses struggle to clearly define what makes them different. And in fact, many agencies, charge a good amount of money, right? Sums of money to help companies clarify their unique selling proposition, often taking weeks or perhaps even months. But with aiCMO's differentiation capabilities, you can discover and articulate what truly sets you apart in just minutes. And the other neat thing is that this differentiation, along with your purpose and along with your brand story and mission statements, will work their way in and even influence the output of aiCMO. So essentially making the output and the other marketing that you create with aiCMO that much better, right? So what we're going to discuss here in this video is aiCMO's differentiation. And what is it really for? Well, if you're feeling lost in the sea of competition, the differentiation tool will help you identify your brand's distinct value propositions and stand out in the marketplace so that really you can attract your ideal customers, win their hearts, and continue to grow your business and make your impact in the world today. So what we'll go through is we'll actually look at some results. We'll discuss some of the results from differentiation. We'll do a simple product walkthrough so you can really see how easy it is to use. And then, let's discuss, why be different, and why even wait to do this. All right, so let's go over to the dashboard in aiCMO and start seeing some results. So now that we're here in the results section of the dashboard, the way that you get here is simply once you've run any of our tools, you'd click on dashboard, and then that'll bring up the different results that you might have. And then once you have the results here, just simply click on the result that you want. So we want to look at this differentiation tool. So what did it say, right? How could this tool be leveraged to redefine the positioning and gain an edge in the marketplace? So with Tom's Shoes, a brand that we're all very familiar with, the title that it gave it was Step with Purpose, Empowering Journeys and Impacting Lives. The points of differentiation. At Tom's Shoes, our mission extends far beyond the simple act of selling shoes. Each pair sold embodies a commitment to positive change, crafted with the intent to empower not only the wearer, but also communities in need around the globe. Founded on the principle of corporate responsibility rooted in empathy, we seek to use every sale as a means to improve lives through a multifaceted approach of giving back. And you may have heard about, they pioneered the one-for-one giving model. So for any purchase that we make at Tom's Shoes, they will, give a pair of shoes away. So that's a really, distinct point of differentiation, right? They pioneered that and they use it as part of their business model. This innovative approach transformed how companies incorporate philanthropy into their core strategies. And I'm sure many of us who have attended business school or graduate school can remember going through the Tom's Shoes case study. Our commitment goes beyond mere transactions, right? They are reflective of a deeper philosophy that believes in business as a force for good, right? Where good is actually one of their taglines. Our customers aren't simply buying a product, they're supporting an initiative that echoes worldwide. To wear Tom's Shoes is to stand for something greater. It's to walk in solidarity with those striving towards educational empowerment, health improvement, and economic opportunity. So here are all of these points, and we can see it did a really nice job of identifying these. So let's look at Zero Company Performance Marketing. This is our advertising agency. Our purpose as an agency in its core is to forge genuine brand people connections through empathy-led and human-centered digital marketing. And you can see that that connects here with this point of differentiation, right? Connecting hearts and minds in digital marketing. So at Zero Company Performance Marketing, we believe that the essence of truly impactful marketing transcends mere transactions. It's about building enduring bonds between brands and their audiences, grounded in our purpose to help companies establish genuine connections. our approach is distinctively human-centric, mediating a dialogue based on empathy, understanding, and mutual respect. And so any of the advertising that we do, the content that we create, it's not just about making a transaction or growing SEO or driving clicks, but really we want to create a connection with the audience that we are advertising to. So in an age where digital noise is omnipresent, Zero Company stands out by prioritizing the human element. Our professionals, our account executives, and those on our team aren't just marketers. They are compassionate storytellers, skilled analysts, and astute psychologists who craft messages that echo long after they've been heard. Right? Supporting every decision with sincerity and clarity, we strive to understand the unique challenges and aspirations of each client. And that starts even down in our sales process, where the most important thing that we need to know is what are your biggest challenges? Where are you getting stuck, right? Where are you trying to get to? And then through that, we can come up with some options for getting there. But this piece is critical. Every strategy crafted, every campaign executed, and every piece of advice given is imbued with a commitment to see our partners thrive, right? Our clients thrive, but we really do see them as partners, ensuring we go beyond traditional marketing techniques to create strategies that are not only effective, but also ethically sound and emotionally compelling. So that's just another example. I'll just show you one other, quick last one here. You may have seen, so the Bliss Business Podcast is a podcast that we do. Again, it's intended to try to create more empathy in business. So the title of this differentiation component is Navigating the Heart of Business with Empathy and Purpose. And you can see that it gets a lot of what we are about and helps us, because then we can use these messages in showing how our podcast is going to be different than the next business podcast. But I'll just show you one last one for another brand that I know we're probably all really familiar with, and that's IKEA, right? And IKEA is very much about making everyday life more accessible to many people. So elevating everyday living, right? That's the IKEA commitment. Our mission extends beyond furnishing homes. We aim to improve lives. If you saw that and you needed to buy furniture, or if you saw Tom's point of differentiation and you need to buy shoes, why buy shoes anywhere else, right? These companies that we've discussed here are really about creating a movement that customers will want to get behind. Okay, so how can you do that with the differentiation tool? It's real simple. So we've created some very specific, poignant, important questions that need to be asked. So diving into the tool, along the left-hand navigation, you can see I clicked on differentiation and it brought it up. And once you've enrolled your company, you'll find your company here. Just make sure that you're in the right drop-down menu for the right organization. If you have multiple companies that you're working with, in the instance of maybe you're a fractional CMO or you're another agency using this tool, but most companies may just have like a singular company, but just something to take a look at, right? So first we'll ask these series of questions like, what inspired the founding of your business? If profitability was not a factor, what social causes, or communities would you support? Right? What core values guide your business? What sacrifices have you made to stay true to your purpose? Now, some of these questions are really difficult to answer. So we've included this AI suggestions feature. So you can simply click on the AI suggestions and it'll come up with some ideas. So if you're facing that blank page syndrome, or maybe you're having difficulty really articulating it, AI suggestions will simply come up with some ideas here for you. You just click on one and it'll populate the box for you. You can go in there and edit anything about it or add to it if you'd like. So just very quick, I'll just click through all the AI suggestions here while they generate and populate. That's the first set of questions. The next set of questions, again, I'll just click through very quickly. Okay, and then once you're done populating the fields, simply click submit, and the AI engine will now start to produce responses for you, right? And so here, as you fill in these answers, the AI engine will take those insights in, right, and start to create that, right? So really, it's going to start to build a compelling differentiator for your business, right? And if you might have noticed, we have a toggle there as well called the Bliss voice. So Bliss stands for building love into scalable systems. It's intended to infuse your marketing with more empathy. So if you check that box, the language that will be created will definitely be more empathetic in tone. So you can use that toggle or that checkbox to ensure that your message is really infused with empathy and that human touch. And just like that, you can see the differentiation will come up in the results menu. So I remember, probably as kids growing up, it was very difficult, right, to want or to be different or even want to be different. But in business, why is differentiation so important, right? Why be different? So brands that are clear about what sets them apart are more likely to attract the right customers. You're able to command a premium, right, and foster loyalty. Take Apple, for example. They've clearly differentiated themselves as a brand focused on design, right, simplicity, and innovation, which allows them to charge a premium for their products. And as we looked at earlier, if we look at Tom's Shoes, which differentiates itself through its one-for-one mission, where every purchase supports someone in need, it's more than just shoes, right? It's about a social impact. It's about a whole movement. Why would we want to buy shoes anywhere else, right? If they're the same, price, they get delivered to our house, the returns are free. There's no consequence necessarily, negative consequence to us, and yet we get to do well by the world by partnering with them. So with aiCMO, right, even if you're not a global brand yet, you can define a unique space for yourself, ensuring your message resonates deeply with your target audience without spending months or hiring or spending exorbitant amounts of money on some project, right? You'll define a unique space for yourself, ensure your message resonates deeply with that target audience, and like we said, avoid spending months or even an exorbitant amount of dollars. So your differentiation, it is the heart of your competitive edge. And with aiCMO's differentiation, discovering and defining what makes your brand unique is now easier, and you can do it faster than ever before, right? You can even get in there and try it today and start standing out from your competition. And as I mentioned, by having that differentiation, it'll make all the other tools in aiCMO that much better by linking your purpose, your brand story and mission statement, and your differentiation when you're using Instablog or when you're using Ad Creator or Social Butterfly or Epic Email or any of the tools. It'll make the output of those tools that much better. So gain your competitive advantage with differentiation from aiCMO. We hope you enjoy it. Let us know how it's going. Take care, everybody.